Hello everyone and happy Tuesday. I hope everyone's evening is going well. Welcome to another Evening Beat. Sir, we are a few minutes late. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we are still here to bring you the top local headlines of this hour. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First, we are continuing coverage on an Olmsted County small plane crash that happened late Sunday night. The pilot, who was the sole occupant of the airplane, was reportedly safe. Rochester International Airport is relieved by the outcome of Sunday's crash. Now it's changing its off-site emergency protocol. After learning the plane was going to crash, air traffic control promptly requested rescue operations, asking someone to locate where the plane went down. Rochester International Airport Fire Department was not able to head to the crash site right away, stating it needed administrative approval as part of its protocol in place at the time. As a result of Sunday's events, RST says it has reviewed its protocols and are removing the need of ARFF staff to gain administrative approval to respond to a crash off airport property. Also making headlines today, all 7 charged in torturing and killing of Red Wing native Sam Nordquist pleaded not guilty today. The suspects allegedly held Nordquist captive in a New York hotel room and tortured him for more than a month. His body was discovered in a field on February 13th. An 11-count indictment was issued last week and outlines the circumstances Nordquist endured, including beatings and starvation. The indictment also states two children were coerced into assisting with the torturing. If convicted of first-degree murder, which is New York's heaviest conviction, the defendants face a lifetime in prison without parole. And the defense attorneys for former Mayo Clinic doctor accused of poisoning his wife, Connor Bowman, making a big push to get some evidence dismissed from an impending trial. Bowman is charged with first-degree murder for his wife, Betty Bowman's death in August of 2023. There are 2 main arguments in the court filings. First, that some warrants failed to sufficiently identify items to be seized, which is a constitutional requirement. And second, investigators seized large amounts of private health information, violating medical privilege. There were 3 briefs filed today to make their arguments to the judge. Now, this is for only some of the search warrants, mostly pertaining to electronic devices that belong to Mayo Clinic, where Betty and Connor Bowman were both employed. The defense attorneys are asking a lot of that evidence collected should be dismissed. The state will get the chance to respond to these arguments on why this evidence should be included in the prosecution. As of right now, no trial date or future court date has been set. And a Rochester man accused of sexual assault materials was arrested. He was also a teacher. 37-year-old Wolf Parsons is facing felony charges following an investigation. Members of Rochester Police Technology Forensic Unit, Criminal Interdiction Unit, and Patrol Division used a search warrant to gain access to Parsons' home late last week. They arrested him on Monday. And this afternoon, Resurrection Lutheran School confirmed with KTTC. Parson used to be a teacher at the school in Northwest Rochester. Pastor Steven Meyer saying RPD contacted administration Friday and notified them of the investigation. The school ended Parsons' employment that day. The pastor sharing a statement on behalf of the school saying, in part, quote, "While we have no evidence that the situation involved any RLS students, our school family is stunned and saddened by this discovery." And going on to say, quote, "The safety and well-being of our students, staff, and community is our highest priority," end quote. And our last story for tonight, former Rochester City Council member Molly Dennis's lawsuit against the city of Rochester is moving forward after a federal judge issued a ruling today. According to Judge Patrick Schiltz, counts 1 and 3 against the city of Rochester and counts 4 against the city and Mayor Kim Norton are moving forward. All other counts in the case are dismissed, including all claims against council member Patrick Keene. The remaining 3 counts revolve around Dennis's allegations she was denied full access to public services, preventing her from carrying out duties as an elected official. And the city retaliated against her for seeking accommodations due to her disability, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, also known as ADHD. The order from Schultz adopted the report and recommendation drafted by Magistrate Judge Douglas Micco to drop the remaining 6 counts. No trial or future court date has been set either on this case. Well, there are your top local headlines for this hour. Of course, you can always catch the latest on our app. That's KTTC News. You can also head to our website, or you can join us on our 9 and 10 o'clock newscast. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday evening. We will see you back here tomorrow night at around 7:30 for another evening beat. I hope everybody has a great